Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to your Monday show. Hi, Aviation, if you're still there.
Hello, peekaboo. It looks like I just literally got a message, and you should be getting one soon too. We get Diamond Club has St. Patrick Day paintings comes
Mm.
out. Hey, Kyle. Hoping everyone is doing well.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle.
Wow. Oh.
I'm just sharing it out.
You're fine.
Hey, Aviation, doing good.
Mm,
Good for
good to
you.
hear.
Hi, Kyle.
Afternoon, Jen. How are you, hon?
I'm good.
Ooh,
Hi,
it's a
Kyle.
real snowstorm here, huh? A real
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I heard.
snowstorm. A real fat snowstorm. My
Are you
God.
get
Man.
Brrr.
are you getting a lot of snow?
Yeah, I'm getting about 12 inches.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I saw that there was a mass storms coming through, and I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
What? I have nothing. I have paper. I do not have nothing for a kitty.
Mhm.
Apparently, this kitty thought I had something that I was eating that she wanted to share, and I'm like, nope. I'm opening diamonds.
Mhm.
Opening AB diamonds. I was messing, and she just, ooh, what do you got? And then started tapping me, and I'm like, I do not have nothing for little kitties. Or I should say, a big kitty. She's an older kitty. Wisteria is going to be 7.
Aw.
She's the oldest. She's going to be 7.
My life is so
So
unfair. Everyone sees me as if I'm the beast out there. My dreams become nightmares. Please give me a break.
don't answer what there. I didn't. There was a. You don't want us to answer how if we're in a good mood or not. What the heck?
Okay.
free me. My life is so unfair. I'm still left in despair. Just when I thought that God had answered my whole prayer. After I
Sorry. There you go. Okay, aviation. As you can tell how much 12 inches is, because it's a lot of fucking snow.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much it is, it's just a lot.
12 inches. Think about it. 12 inches is a foot of snow.
Yep, it's a foot. And in some places, they're more than a foot.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck.
Cheers, Allison.
Cheers.
just remember to always think twice. Don't think twice. She told my baby there's the three. She looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby cried, his eyes were like mine. Go and dance on the floor in the round, baby. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. I want your dream and stick right by me. Because I smell the sweet perfume. I guess it happened pretty soon. She coming to the home. The pretty jeans, like my love. She's just a girl. But then I am the one. But the kid is not my son. Little jeans, like my love. She's just a girl. But then I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She says I am the one. But the kid is not my son.
Yesterday I got nothing to do today and back to work tomorrow. Cool, aviation. Cool, aviation.
You're fine.
Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching
The stalker song.
all day.
Great.
Mhm.
Words you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see? You belong
To me.
I'm full of aches. Every step you take, every move you make, every vow you break,
Yum, yum, yum.
smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please.
Enjoy early mornings, guys. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, can't you see?
Oh, that's so cool. Hey, Legs.
That's awesome.
How you doing, Legs?
Every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you.
Yeah. Hey, legs.
Mhm.
Step you take, I'll be watching you.
Hey, no. Yo, Shan,
Hi.
blue
Nice.
topaz,
Nice.
blue topaz.
Mm-hmm.
So how's the cats? How they doing? Is Pistachio behaving
Doing good.
himself?
Yep, he's sleeping.
For now.
Smart, smart.
Good to see you too, Legs.
Yeah, I better get a cat now. Get it, Shan? Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Cat nap. Go. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a crazy week. Man, those Olympics were amazing.
Thanks.
Oh, man. Man, those Olympics were amazing, weren't they? Cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They were amazingly cool. Yeah, the Dolomites. Oh, man, they were cool.
Cool.
So cool. Ay, ay, ay.
So needless to say, all the sudden, somebody stolen away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's for better to be safe than sorry. I'll be
Excuse me.
How have you been, Lex?
all the things that you say. Yeah, is it life just a flavor? You're all the things I've got to remember. You shine away. I'll be coming for you anyway.
Cheers, Neil.
Cheers.
Looking in your eyes, this world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much
Cheers.
to give you this love.
Cheers.
My heart that I'm feeling for you. Let them say you went crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look
To her.
just fall apart. Maybe we can make it if we're heart to heart.
How you doing, Neil?
And we can build this thing together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Oh,
I'm so glad I found you. I'm not gonna lose you. Whatever it takes, I will stay here with you. Take it to the good times, see it through the bad times. Whatever.
Sorry, I'm eating a bit of cereal.
I'm gonna let 'em see what
And then I'm gonna have a smoke.
what do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby,
sleepy, Cashiel. Good morning. Hey, Irish Angel. Let me get you blue. There you go, Irish Angel. I'm good. And you're welcome.
You're rearranging your tent. Interesting.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Rearranging your tent.
Making some dinner. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, she lives in Ireland.
Well, obviously, I kind of wondered, and it's evening for them because I have
Yep.
I have a friend who also lives. I'm not sure where part of Ireland, but I know she's in Ireland. I got a Scottish friend and a friend in Ireland, both in the UK over there.
Oh.
No, thank you. I'd rather not do C-sections. No, my natural births. No, I prefer both of them, all three of my natural births over having. I'm glad I didn't have cesarean. That is a whole nother healing process. Yeah, no, thank you. And talk about women who have scar tissue there. Yep, no thanks. I'm glad that's one less thing I do have.
Yeah.
I have enough scars on my anyway because I had to have
Did somebody just come up?
yeah, hold on a second. My thing did it, whatever.
Here you go. Thank you.
Just a blind guy.
How you doing?
So why are you rearranging your tent?
Not too bad. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Stuff is getting large.
Ah.
Oh.
I'll show you in a minute here.
Yeah. Irish Angel, you're right. Very nice.
That one back there.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, I give you props for that. I mean, but for me, I'm glad I didn't have to have that extra.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, yeah, I definitely need to move things
What's
around a
up,
little bit.
Hagrid?
Look at all that growing. Yeah, it's
Dexter.
getting
But
huge.
that's how my stuff's looking.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It just started going bud.
Yep. That's awesome. Yay! They're looking so good.
Definitely going to be a much better yield this time around.
Yeah. Oh, look at the snow.
If we stop snow.
Yeah.
Yep, we're getting snow again too. So yep, we're getting snow again too.
Here's legs.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
It's like the third time I've dropped that today.
Oh.
I'll be right there.
How's it
Hold
going,
on.
guys?
Flip my damn camera
Playing
around.
COD? Okay. What? Is that slow?
Yeah, there I am.
Hey, Darkster.
Yeah,
How's it going?
good children.
Good.
What's up, Neil?
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll come over and have a smoke and a chat with you.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm just gonna go smoke some Piatella hash.
I'll get my my broadband put in tomorrow.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I won't be on no hotspot then. Yo, legs, what's up, bro?
I'm gonna go smoke.
Yeah. Cheers. I'm a smoking myself. Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
That sounds like a plan.
I like that. That is it a rose, Rain? Is that a rose?
Yeah. It's roses, but yeah.
That's nice. That is. I
Here,
like that.
let's see if we can get some more people up here.
Yeah, rip and dip.
Well, and we've even told people that said when they've asked about whatever being up here because they do other stuff and like we're 420 today, so you can come up here and smoke. You can do all kinds of crafting. We don't care if you're doing your hobby and you're happy. Well,
Just keep it clean.
Cheers, Ali.
Yeah, well, we know that this between Dot and I, sometimes
Mostly.
the naughty level can go up there. So why a lot of times I put plus 18 because some of the conversations are just
Yeah. I know the feeling. I'm like that with my channel because I can get a bit 18 rated as well.
Well, that and I tend to talk about another one. I have to because on my channel because I happen to like if I find things out like because I'm big on serial killers and whatnot. So
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done shows. I talk about them and go through their lives and stuff. So sometimes I bring that stuff up. And again, definitely not something for under 18 to be listening to.
Yeah, I've got. Talking about that, I've got a book that I've read. I've had it for ages now, but it's about all the different like cannibals, serial killers, and all that in UK history. Like,
Yeah. I thought that was my next thing
Yeah, that's pretty
is
cool.
I'm looking into doing different because like I was doing a lot of the serial killers here, but I was
yeah,
looking into finding other like because I have covered some of the serial killers in Canada, but I have
yeah,
I'm doing some of the serial killers from UK, doing some other different places and finding out different um because I
yeah. It's
find different
interesting.
shows.
That,
Yeah, I find different shows that talk about them afterwards. Like I'm finding shows now that the same people that they talk about the serial killers and talk about them what they were like in prison. So that's a
yeah,
whole other story on top of their actual story, but what they were like in prison too. It's
yeah,
wow.
yeah. And like also, it's like looking at like before they committed the murders and that, like seeing what their lifestyle was like, before they became that as well. Like, because
Mm-mm.
sometimes when you read into their like life from growing up, like normally there's a sort of point where you can pick out where it all went wrong. Right?
Well, and that's something I talk about a lot of, um,
Mm,
because I have done so much research. A lot of these serial killers I've done, and
yeah,
so many of them um, have had some sort of trauma
All
happen
right,
to
I
their
am back.
brain at a young age, and their parents didn't do nothing for them,
yeah.
and
So they
so.
resented and regret it, and then all that came in,
Well,
didn't it?
it
And that,
wasn't regret. There's something. The frontal lobe actually, and they have done research and studies on it. That the frontal lobe, if fractured or harmed at a very young age without getting any kind of hospitalization or whatnot, could
yeah,
actually trigger anger issues.
yeah.
It also triggers that
That
is
explains
also the
everything about
thing.
me.
Well, they also say it
I got a big
also
old
in some.
scar. A big old scar right here.
Yeah, well,
No.
I got in a
I'm gonna
fucking
say
car
I did the
accident.
same shit. I got a scar on my head too, but another one is
I was in
also
a
a lot
car
of
accident and
them.
it fucking split me
Yeah,
open.
Ouch.
yeah. And then again, like I said, they don't get taken care of. That this shit happens to them
I'm
like
going to
when they're
drop down.
3,
Something's
4.
going. We've been all
All
funky.
right, later, Neil.
Okay,
Later, Neil.
Neil.
But another one is a lot of them that anger becomes something that they triggers to them to want to kill.
Yeah,
It is something with that part of the brain
The
that
right and wrong.
it triggers that part of us and us for whatever reason.
Yeah, the right
Yeah.
and
It's
wrong.
kind of interesting because it
Wait.
is like a majority of doing research and I go back to their childhood, and that's what I'm starting to do. Like the guy that I've been working on for a minute, I'm
Yeah.
literally going back all the way through his childhood, and I'm like, well, all this is the reason why he is the way it is. And I'll tell you, a lot of times those situations could have been prevented if someone would have taken them out of the home, would have taken care of them or something. But a majority of those, from the time that they are born till the time that they are like 13, 14, they are
Yeah.
treated like shit, and so they don't know anything else. And
No.
by then it's already done screwed. You done fucked with their brain.
Yeah, because especially at that like teenager age, that's where the kids are more like easily led and they believe things
You
they're
hungry?
told, don't they? So
Well, yeah, and then your hormones, and not understanding shit. I can only imagine because the one guy that I'm working on, I can only, like I said, he was physically abused by his mom and emotionally abused by his mom all his life from the time he was a baby. But then, yet when he becomes a teenager, mom starts sleeping with him. What do you know what that fuck it? You know what the fuck that did to his brain?
Yeah, I read a lot about that guy, Harold Shipman, a doctor he was over here, and he killed his patients. Like,
and the Canadian killer was the pig farm guy. That the guy that he was raised in a pig farm, and his mom especially his mom treated him like shit, and she made him go to school with hog shit and whatever on him. She wouldn't let him change clothes and whatnot, so he was bullied. And so because of her doing, that's the reason why he ended up becoming to the point where he was killing women, because of his mom. It is. A lot of people don't understand the reason why they usually choose people that they kill is because of something that happened to them, like growing up, like men that were sexually abused by females will go after females, and it's vice versa. Like when females go, it just happens. Unless it's taken care of and they go through therapy and
Irish, that's crazy.
It is crazy, isn't it? There. It shows you like that you don't know anybody really. Like anybody could be like that. Like you never know. Like all it takes is something to snap inside you, really, don't it? You know, like it's that one thing that can just trigger you. Like
and again, though, it disturbed people, but a lot of those people that did do those killings. It is if you went through their childhood, you would understand why they become what they do. Now there is the rarity. Now, if you want to call rarity, well, we're talking about Dahmer. There was no that they can find that for real caused him. He just literally, at a young age, was very curious about death anyway. He had at a very young age was picking up roadkill and and he would pick up skulls from any animal and whatnot, and then he started killing little animals and doing this and that. And I've always said, when a person reaches the point that they can kill a cat or a dog, then that's when the humans start playing a role.
For sure, that's definitely
But Irish, most people don't. Nowadays, unfortunately, a lot of us don't trust our families anymore. We don't. I mean, to be honest, it's. I think we find most of us nowadays find our friends that we choose more as family than in blood than our own blood.
Well, I only have like a handful of my family. Like obviously my mom, my brother, and one of my aunties. And obviously my brother's family, like his missus and his kids and that. But apart from that, I don't really talk to any other members of the family. Like, but I only want the family members around me, obviously, that that care. Like, if you don't care, I don't really want you around. So.
Absolutely.
I literally, like, a few years ago, I'm going back about 12 years ago now. Like, I was my life wasn't in the greatest positions and that, and like I was sick and tired of like people that I was associating with, like just using me and that. So I
Yeah.
literally looked at all my friends I had and got rid of everybody that was negative. And you know what? I left 2 people out of about 50 odd people. Like,
Wow.
and I feel better for it now. Like, I ain't got them leeching off me, and you know.
Yeah.
But it just shows you how many, if you look at all your friends you've got, sometimes if you look at all your friends, like, there's only going to be like a handful of them that really actually
I'm
care.
the same way, Aviation. I don't talk to most of my family either.
I think it's like that with most families, though, isn't it? You know.
I have my kids and my husband. So
Yeah, that's it. That's good enough.
that's yeah.
See, I've got my missus and my mum, my brother, and that's it. They're the only like family that I care about. Like.
A lot of family just wants it's sad. It's like my mom just over the last well, it's been like almost 8 years. Yeah, it's been almost 8 years, 7, 8 years. But my mom went through a thing when her parents, because my mom was the oldest, so of course they left her to be the one in charge to take care of everything and whatnot. And
yeah.
So she went through that, and of course, you know, my mom has never been the type, even though my mom and I don't see eye to eye, but I know in that situation, my mom has never been that type of money isn't everything to her. It's never has been.
No.
But when when her parents completely passed away, the oldest brother, the one born after her, and her youngest sister and her husband were always like, where's the money? Where's the money? And it's like, do you not realize, grandma, your parents actually spent their retirement? They went and enjoyed themselves. Yeah, there was nothing left. So yeah, and so the cruel thing that happened is about the same time is the youngest brother also just divorced, so he was living in the parents' trailer that they last lived in. Well, because the other two wanted to be assholes and wanted money, they made him pay for the house.
Well,
Wow.
So they could have money.
Oh.
That's bad.
Yeah, you're telling me. I was like, that's horrible. And again, we're talking about family, but all over money. That's ridiculous. My mom took no part in that. She didn't want none of that money. She didn't take none of that money that got from. She let the two of them do it and whatever, because their one brother had already passed away, so there was only the two of them doing it, and then obviously the one brother who is paying for it, and then my mom. So it was like 2 on one side and 2 on the other, like literally.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's pathetic when people are like that over money. It is, and people will kill over money. Stupid, even if it is a stupid little amount, people kill for money. It's dumb.
Money is evil.
Yeah, you're not lying. You're not lying. That's truth. Money hungry does weird shit to people. Hell yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You see, me personally, like, people might say, yeah, that's impossible. But you know what? I reckon that the way that the country should go is like how it used to be back in the olden days. You remember when you wanted something, somebody else wants, you'd trade with somebody. You give them what they want, and you get something from what they want, you know. No money's involved then. And and that way
Right.
it there's less evilness about it
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
in a
like,
benefit. Yeah, and it benefits everybody.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Yeah, and like especially if it's like I don't know, somebody wants like I don't know bread, another one wants milk, and you give them bread and they give
Like
you
I said,
milk, and it's also
boy.
like the economy as well would be better off for it because they're growing all the stuff and
Boy.
everything. Like people would grow their own.
Yeah.
I think the world would be a lot better place like that. That's just me personally,
100
like
no,
money and or
100%.
anything. Like, it's evil.
100%.
You know, I think that I kind of find that kind of funny that you bring that up because I was just before we went live and talking before was talking about that about
Yeah.
how how in the things instead of fighting over the money that it comes to the times is trading is gonna be one of those things again. It is. They're
Uh-huh.
gonna have to learn how to do it.
Well, my mum used to do it years ago, right? Because when I was a kid, my next door neighbour, he had an allotment, right? And his wife, she used to make like homemade jams and that. And what we'll do is you remember that work that you'd get and you'd do it at home.
100%. Always nice to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my mum used to do that for my next door neighbour. She used to order extra work in, and instead of paying my mum, they used to give them all fresh vegetables, like big massive jars of like 4 or 5 massive jars of homemade fresh jam, still warm as well when she's giving me as well, like, and we'd get all this stuff, like must have been a good what £200 worth of like fruit, veg, jam, and everything,
Wow.
and eggs as well, and we'll she'll get given all that every month, like for just helping them do a bit of work. Because I used to earn my pocket money by helping my mum. You see, she used to pay me money for helping her. I'd finish school, come home, and I'd do my own work, and after my own work, I'd help my mum.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean,
well, that's how I was brought up as a kid. You see, like I wasn't given pocket money. I had to earn my pocket money by doing little jobs, not major things like making cups of tea, hoovering up, taking the rubbish out and stuff. But that'll give me my pocket money. But I'd feel better for it because I'd earned it, Like,
yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a lot of parents quit doing anymore. It's like people just doing chores, but I also have seen parents do nowadays is they're actually teaching their children very good values. I see this one family who is actually each one of the kids has their own room and whatnot, and if they do each of the chores, they get so much money for doing chores and whatnot. Well, their parents make them pay so much a week for electricity and the rent.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? That really is good. It teaches them the value of money. It teaches them, that they do gotta pay bills. They do gotta, something's late, then they had to pay the late fee. I don't think that's I don't think that's punishment at all. I think that actually is learning and teaching them what the values of what money and what it really means to earn it and then actually spend it the way it needs to be.
Yeah, because that's I with my mum, like thank her for making me earn my pocket money because it's made me better with money now.
Exactly.
Like, I'm good at spending money. I am.
Well, and I think too, like that too is them teaching them that you're like, look, this is always going to be a thing. You're going to always have to pay bills. Look, you're always going to have to pay rent. You're always going to have to pay electricity. It's like she does, like you said, they enable the bad habit. They do. But so many parents do that just because they don't want to deal with the children and go away. I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
And that's usually what it happened. That 9 times out of 10, that is why. I'm busy. I'm working. Go away.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't understand is why did you have a child if that's how you're going to be?
Yeah, and see what Ada thinks wrong is like, you know, some of these parents, you know, that give their kids money like £20 a day or something, you know, it's like, and they've done nothing for it, like, and
yeah, they don't
like,
make them earn it. They don't make
No.
them earn it, and it's like, yeah, no, okay, but look, there's at all ages, even when they're young enough to start picking up toys and whatnot. You start there. That's where you start, making them pick their own toys up all the time when they're done playing with them. That's how you teach them.
Yeah.
But again, there's so many parents that don't. They pick up the toys, they do, and I'm like, no, they're young enough and old enough to pick up their toys, and they can get them out. They can put them away.
Yeah. My 6-year-old and 5-year-old. Aww.
Oh, that's good,
awesome.
Angel. That's awesome. Yeah. It's about it so much fun as well when they make it into a game, man.
Yeah.
It don't have to be boring cleaning up, you know. It can be fun.
Right.
It might sound boring, but
Yep.
I mean, me personally, I mean, I don't say I dislike cleaning. I wouldn't say I like cleaning, but you know, it's programmed into me that, you know, I have to do it every day, clean up and stuff. So it's just habit, you know, really.
Yep. Do that.
Because like when I was a kid and that, when I was playing with my toys and stuff, like my mum and dad always used to say, have one toy out at a time. Like, because you can't play with more than one toy at a time. So, you know, like, and I used to, like, I always used to put it away and get something else, put it back when I'm done.
Yeah.
And it saves on the cleaning as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I 100%. It's again, you need to teach boys just as much as you do the females.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with them doing dishes. There ain't nothing wrong with teaching them. Like, look, you know.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
Yo.
A second. Dad. Oh. Holy shit.
One.
I'm here.
Holy shit. That's what I'm saying. Holy shit, too.
It's like a 1 in 100 year storm.
What?
Wow.
Right now. This is right now.
That's live right now in my driveway.
Wow, that is insane, bro.
And where are you at?
I'm in Plymouth, Massachusetts. We're in the worst spot getting hit right now.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
We have been in blizzard conditions for the past 6 hours here. There's close to 29 inches of snow on the ground already and climbing. We have another 9 hours of that right here to go.
I've been watching this. I was watching this storm chaser from the US who's been driving through it and that. And
yeah, they're here in Plymouth, the Weather Channel.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's Reed or whatever, Reed Timmers or whatever.
Jim, whatever his name is, here in Plymouth.
Isn't it like
our park is completely blocked off right now? You can't see in that camera, but to the left, if you go down that street about 100 feet, there's 2 plow trucks up against each other, crossing the entire street, pinned between the 2 snowbanks. Our park is completely blocked off.
Oh no!
And it's been sitting out there. One truck's completely buried under like a 7-foot snowdrift already.
What is it?
That's the only entrance into the park other than the golf course. And there's 3 feet of snow on the golf course.
What is it like? You had like 24 inches or something, like dropped or something in it.
That carport's 11 feet high. That snowbank.
That makes me cold. That makes me even colder than what I am. Holy crap!
You know what? Like, I thought it was cold here, but you know what? Like, I'm lucky.
Right.
We just get
Jeez,
rain.
and the wind
instead
is
here.
blowing it too. So
Yeah, no,
holy crap!
We got winds of 75 to 80 miles an hour out there right now.
Wow.
Got constant wind of 40 miles an hour, 40, 45 miles an hour nonstop.
Yeah.
I already snowblowed that
Right.
driveway once. Completely cleared it like an hour and a half ago. Look at it.
Wow.
It's already buried. My train of thought was they'll just get ahead of it. No. It's no fucking way. I already called all my customers.
I don't think there's any getting ahead of
I'm
that.
not going to get to you till like Wednesday. I said, I hope you're all prepared. She's like, that's all right. We got plenty of food. They didn't even know the park's blocked. She realized we can't get in there. One lady's got a husband that's really ill. She says, what if I do if something happens? Pray. A lot.
And then just stay warm out there.
No way in or out of this park right now. They're not sending a helicopter.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not,
Check
you
your
know,
mic, Pat.
You know what?
I've never seen anything like it. You know, that's insane.
That's gonna annoy the crap out of me.
Obviously, we don't get that sort. We don't get that sort of snow in.
Honestly, we haven't gotten a bad winter here. We've been really mild winters here since 2018. Like we're talking like years with 8 inches of snow total.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second storm. We already had a storm 3 weeks ago that dropped 20 inches of snow. Most of that melted. That snow just gonna reach the top of the roof by the time this is done. I can't get out my back door. The snow just gets completely buried all the way to the top of the back door. So 8 feet, 9 foot snow drift that goes out to my patio. My garden that's under like a freaking 8 foot snow drift right now. That's the only camera I can see out of. Actually, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure this is the only camera. I got the sound on too. Can you hear it?
No.
No.
I do have the sound on it. I can hear it anyways. There we go. You only see these are all blocked with snow. I can't see out them at all.
Look at that. Oh my god.
That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, you could just barely see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can
see the trees in this one in the back. That's my backyard.
Wow.
Full of snow that you can't see the camera. The camera's blocked all by all that snow.
You can see the tops of the trees blowing up in the top.
Yeah, you can see them moving. Yeah,
you can see just a little bit of siding on the left. That's it. I just cleared that window like maybe a half an hour ago. Completely cleared it.
Wow. Holy shit.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's pretty to look at. We wouldn't.
That's my messy porch.
You're good.
You can see the wind blowing though. Look how windy it is.
Mm-hmm.
This camera I had to go out and clear it. I couldn't see out of it. There was at all.
You know what? Actually, saying it now, I did hear the wind then. I did hear it then when you switched onto it.
I'm glad I put that. That's a newer camera.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's 4K or 2K.
Look at that! Look at the snow. Wind disgusting. All the snow just blowing everywhere.
And the wind's changed direction. It was when I'm out there earlier. It was going right to left. Now it's going left to right, which is bad because that's one of the worst of the fucking.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, I agree with there, Angel. Totally.
And that snows is just as deep out in the street right now. That goes all the way across the street that deep. And they all so what are we gonna do now? He says, well, we got a backhoe and we have a bobcat. And I'm like, that's gonna take a fucking week to dig us out of here that way. Are you serious? He's like, that's all we got. I'm like, holy shit, you guys are unprepared for this.
So how long is this?
I think we all
How long
crank
is
up our snowblowers to probably get out of here quicker than those.
How long's it's gonna last for? You know, like
I don't even know how I'm gonna snowblow that. That's my snowblower right there. That's it, right next to the lawnmower. That's a snowblower. I had to go out there and dig it up. I had to see where the snowbank is. That's why that piece of the snowbank's missing. That drift, because I had to dig that out of there. It was completely buried in snow. I usually have it behind the lawnmower, but I got lazy. That lawnmower is fucking useless. The plow in that is absolutely useless now. It doesn't gonna do anything. It's just that's gonna sit there until who knows.
Yeah, you're gonna have massive flooding too.
Yeah, I already had a guy call me. He's down in Florida. He called me. He says, my daughter can't get out the back door. She can't get the dog out of the house. I'm like, I just, there's nothing I can fucking do.
Yeah.
We're all going to be stuck like this for a minute, not just you.
Yeah.
Pretty to look at, but we wouldn't survive that. I know.
no, we wouldn't. We wouldn't. Not here.
Oh God, no.
Wow, look how that. Dang, it's really.
It's basically a hurricane. It's a snow hurricane. I mean, we're at hurricane speed winds. It's
wow. Hurricane snow, yeah.
They call it a nor'easter.
A northeast. Oh wow.
A nor'easter, not northeast. A nor'easter is what they call it. It's because the winds come from the north.
Yeah.
Last time I seen something like this, I was 10 years old. 1978 is the last time I saw anything like this.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That was I've heard about that. Like I was 2 years old, but like I've heard so much about the winter of 78 that it's crazy. I was a baby.
I wasn't even born then. I
was yelling at my daughter last night on the phone. I'm like, you need to go the fuck home. And she's like, this fine is not my sisters. You don't understand what's about to fucking happen, because she only had a driver's license for 3 years. She's never experienced anything like this. And she's like, I got plenty of time. She was DoorDash, and she's, I'm making a lot of money. I'm like, you're gonna get trapped. You got to drive. She lives freaking 30 miles from here. She was in my town. She comes down here in case I need something to help me out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, but you don't get it. You need to get the fuck out of here. And she left the area at midnight. She called me at 1:30 in the morning. She was fucking terrified driving down the highway. You only could see like a foot in front of, like, she's like, oh my God, I didn't know it'd be like this.
Yeah.
And she got home, she barely got into the park. She said the roads weren't plowed. There was like 5 inches of snow on the ground. She said, I just plowed through it all the way to the house. There she was in an SUV, a RAV4. And Tommy told her to put it in 4-wheel drive, how to do it. She fucking, you can't even see her car. It's completely buried right now.
Yeah. And then you're like, see, this is what I was talking about. This is why
I need to go she's home. Like, you were so right. I'm like, you just
nah. Okay, no.
I just talked to my son-in-law a few minutes ago. He was like, she almost got stuck out in that snow. Cheers, Ricky.
Cheers, bro.
She's sleeping right now. She has no idea what's going on outside. My grandson's, it was supposed to be his first day of school day. He's autistic.
Yeah.
And he woke up this morning to go to school, and they had to took him outside to look at the snow, and he just completely forgot about school instantly. My granddaughter's never seen this much snow. She's 10 years old.
Yeah.
Fuck. What's this plugged into? I don't want to fucking. Damn, where did my charge cable go?
Okay.
Look at the snowdrift in front of that lady's house across the street.
Yeah.
innit?
Her
I'm
front
just shaking
windows
my
are
head.
almost on the snow.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Judith.
Hey, Judas.
Yeah, do this. It's just insane. I've never seen anything like it.
I've never. We haven't. I haven't.
I'm sure some
experienced
Canadians here in the
winds.
thing could tell you a little different. I'm sure Dot's seen something like this.
Mm.
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah, I
have.
was gonna say. I know she's seen.
I know Basement has.
Yep. And Neil.
And Neil,
I'd say the worst thing we get over here is rain, floods and stuff. That's
Yeah.
what we get over here, but never snow or anything like that.
where are you at?
The UK,
Yeah.
Where in the UK? If you
East
don't mind.
Midlands, a place
Okay.
called
Okay.
Nottingham. Where have you
No,
heard
I
of
know
Robin
where
Hood?
that is.
Robin Hood, haven't you? You've heard of Robin Hood?
Yeah, Nottingham. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna
where
say
that
that.
is.
That's popular. Nice. I heard that's a good area anyway.
Well,
There's a lot of
I have a friend of mine
visiting
that
places.
I haven't talked to her in years from on YouTube that used to live there.
Mhm.
well, the castle where the sheriff of Nottingham was.
Mhm.
That's literally 15 minutes from my place.
Nice. Sorry, I'm
There's a lot of old
fascinated with
castles
history
and
of
old
Oh,
buildings.
God,
England
go.
and
Yeah,
the UK.
you'd love
forget
it
to
here.
make
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
coffee?
say, yeah,
You
there's
would.
a lot
Mhm.
of history in the UK. There is.
I love history.
I will tell you, I have a friend that I talk to on a daily basis, and she lives in the UK. And
Yeah,
I tell her all the time when she goes visits these places, I'm like, take pictures so I can see and you tell me about the places. I'm like, we talk about it all the time. If we could live closer, I'd go with her to go visit those places that she gets to go visit. And I'm like, I would love to go do that in those places. There's so many places to go visit.
yeah.
And there's like a lot of the
What is-
history and stuff. I'm like, that'd be so neat.
Well, that's it. Like, I mean, over here, there's a lot of. We still got a lot of buildings, from the Saxon times. Like, there's a lot of the old buildings that existed in the Saxon times that still exist
Yeah,
today.
that's pretty cool. That I
and
think is cool.
Obviously, there's a lot of different types of history there as well, because there's some buildings that were a bit later on than that, and there's still a lot of the old style there, like the council house in my city centre. That's been stood there since like 1800 and something.
Cheers, man.
I live in the oldest town
Cheers, man.
in the United States, Plymouth, Massachusetts. It's where the Pilgrims landed here. We got buildings and houses here that go back quite a ways. Not as old as your history is way older. I want to go to over there just because I want to see some of the architecture
Right?
of the old buildings, especially the
That'd be
churches.
cool.
I'm not religious or anything, but
Oh,
churches
yeah.
over there are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, there is a load of
Yeah.
churches in my.
Yeah.
I'll
Thanks,
tell you something. Yeah,
man.
if you
I
ever
appreciate that.
over
man.
here and you're
I'm
near
about to come into a
Nottingham,
bunch of money, and I'm like, my girlfriend and I are planning on talking about going over there for a month over to Europe.
Yeah.
well, there's this thing that we can get over here. It's a card that you can get. You pay a subscription for a year, but it allows you free admission into all the Nottingham Trust, like castles and grounds and stuff. Where you'd normally you'd have to pay for it all, but with this card, you get it all for free. Like parking will be free, entry will be free. You just show them the card when you get there. And what me and my missus are on about getting one for us for a couple, and go and visit these places because I've got my drone. I've got a DJI Mini. I've got a DJI Mini 4, and I want to get some use out of it. So I'm thinking about
that would be
going and
you know,
visiting.
that would be good. You know, you could do videos and put them on your channel, and that would even
That's
be
what-
because I would love to see that because I said, Shannon and I are very much into watching videos like that and watching the history and seeing it from people's point of view, actually getting to see stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that was the plan, you see, to get some content to put up on my channel. So that was the plan.
You are too close.
Thank you.
But it's like what it's £97. I think it's probably just over $100 probably a year
Okay.
for this
That's
card.
not bad.
And if you think about it, that allows it all year for 12 months. And normally when you go to these places, it costs you like £5 to enter. And then you have like
outrageous
then you have
time.
the parking as well on top. It costs you about 50 quid for a day out. You can do it. You could do it for a lot less with this card. All you'll be spending is money for your food and stuff while you're out.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely, Irish. Definitely need good weather with drones. Otherwise, you can lose your drones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I know I'm very clued up with drones. I know all the laws.
Cool.
I know what I can and can't do, and obviously,
Well, that's good.
there's no way you can't fly it. The only places you can't fly a drone, obviously, is an airport.
Yeah, and the military bases.
And prisons as well.
And prisons,
and military bases. Yeah, they're the only places that normally have restrictions in the air. But if there's a restriction like a red zone in the area where you're not allowed to fly, your drone won't take off anyway because the GPS in it won't.
They
detect it. Yeah, they detect that you're in a red zone, so it won't fly.
And I was gonna say that's something. Sure. They've done that for, I will tell you, at Skinwalker Ranch when they were at it wasn't, oh no, I know they've had done it. Okay, it was that one guy from the Gold Rush. He was coming with them and they were going certain area and they were going to use the drone and they got a certain area. The drone got in a certain area and the drone literally went, dropped right down because they were in a restricted area that just shuts the drone down now. Like there's no ancestor butts because they don't want people over that area.
Suspicious.
Which is like they said, obviously it's sus. It's like, but if now, the government has control a lot of these gold mines and won't let people on the properties to gold mine anymore.
No.
Nope.
There's certain areas
that
they're restricted and they don't allow people in them anymore.
Yeah, it does, Angel. That's one thing because it's weird how it does it, but when your battery runs low in your drone, the drone calculates how much battery power it needs, to safely come back to the zone. And when it gets to that point on the battery, it'll automatically return to the point that it took off and land on its own.
I was gonna say one.
Oh wow, Irish.
One of the ones that it's banned, the mountains is where I just had it. His what's it? The one pirate, they've got his mine shut down. They don't allow nobody in the property. You get caught on there. There's black vehicles, unmarked vehicles following you around.
Wow.
Well, I don't know where all the laws are. I know some places over in the States that if you're caught on private property, they can shoot you and they're not, you know,
Yeah.
you don't get done for it. Like it's you're on private land, like shit. Like, that shit's kind of crazy, I think. Because we're not allowed that over here. You know, if you kill somebody over here
either.
and they break into your house and you say
Yeah.
you hit them and they
You were
get killed, you get done for murder because
Yep.
even though you was
Same here.
defending even though you was defending your home and your family or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, we don't have a stand your ground law. We don't have that here. I wish we did, because what if you're fighting for your life and you can't defend yourself because you don't want to go to jail?
It's the same here in my state, but you know what?
Really?
I'll go to jail then. I'd rather go to jail than die.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah.
Same.
That too.
You have to be backed into a corner. Well, no way out at all. No way to
Fight or
defend
flight, innit?
yourself before you can defend yourself.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
that fight or flight instinct thing, isn't it? Like,
No, it's like this. Prove I wasn't trapped into a corner.
Oh, that's cool.
Prove it.
Irish.
isn't it? They can't, can they? Really?
Yeah, you guys over in the UK, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys freaking. At least you don't have school shootings every week, twice a week
Yeah,
over
no
there like
kidding.
we do.
Right.
That's like almost a weekly event in this country.
It's crazy.
Or at least once a month. It's a mass shooting about every day. Somewhere. Rain, if you're
You
interested in seeing
don't
what
really
happens.
get much shootings here because obviously guns
Yeah, they
are
did
hard to
ban
come by
DJI.
here, like so. A lot of people, it's normally stabbings here, if anything.
Yeah.
I think
you
that
guys
ban
have a
actually
bad
goes into
problem,
effect in March.
Oh.
DJI.
Yeah, I've been
Oh, the
looking
ban
at
over
the
the
new
DJI
one. And
drones.
they've just brought a new one out. It's called the DJI 5 Pro, the Mini Pro. I've got the 4. I have. Mine's the 4. I paid like 1,100 for mine.
So they're not. They're banned. All the new models are banned for sale.
Oh,
You're
you
still
can't
allowed
own
to
that
sell
truck.
older models. You're still allowed to own and fly them as long as you want. You're allowed to buy parts to maintain them. You just can't buy the new models are banned as
So weird.
of January 1st. It looks like
Yeah.
because of the National Defense Authorization Act. In other words, paranoia.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they are. They can. They're like them things are waterproof and everything.
I was gonna say, but you know, there's been so many things, people using the drones to spy on things like that. There is, because there's been like the border here recently talking about drones, that the over the Mexico border, that they're flying drones over the border to see what's there, and they get shot down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, over here, yeah, if you shoot a drone down, it's a criminal offence.
Oh.
Because shooting a drone down is like shooting a plane down over here.
Well, it isn't. Well, they have the right. It's the border patrol. They're allowed to.
Oh yeah, yeah. But if anyone in this country, if anybody shoots down a drone, it is classed.
I tell you what, you fly a drone into my yard, looking in my fucking windows, I'm shooting your fucking drone down.
Yeah.
I tell you to come over to my yard and cry about it.
But that's the thing. Like over here with drones,
I mean, you don't need to shoot it. You could just throw a fucking shirt at it.
You can't use drones in a residential area. But you can use
a drone within 1.5 miles of an airport here.
Well, it depends on the radius, I suppose. I'm not sure. I know there's a radius around the airports because you can't fly in airports.
1.5 mile radius around here. and you have to register
Mm-hmm.
your drone.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can get in a lot of trouble for flying an unregistered drone. I like to know how many people are running, how many people they got running around looking for unregistered drones flying.
Right.
Great.
I'll take that job.
Yeah, me too.
Nope, didn't see any today, boss. Oh, I saw one, but it got away. I don't know what the fuck happened. I shot one down, but it went into the middle of the lake. Can't get that one either. Hope it's not. I hope you don't get paid by how many you freaking catch.
Oh God,
Imagine that.
that would be
Oh,
You could
and you've
shoot
done
them.
that yet?
You could
I've
shoot
done
them down in Colorado.
mine.
I think there's a law in Colorado that allows you to
So
shoot
yeah,
them down.
yeah, that's about Mine cost me £20 to do mine.
Oh, to register?
To get my it's not a license, it's called a drone ID.
The UK is the king of the world of radio controlled vehicles.
It's
it's true.
It has to be displayed on the drone at all times.
Okay.
And that, because what it's for is if your drone like just drops out the sky and lands somewhere, if somebody finds it, they can hand it in, and then they can trace it by that number. Then, like,
hand it in.
It's like a license plate on a car, basically.
Okay.
It costs you £20.
That wouldn't stop me from taking it apart and selling it for parts online. And it's a sticker, right? The numbers on it are most likely a sticker.
Darkster?
I'm just saying that maybe over there, here's somebody. You'd be really lucky if somebody turned it in. Really lucky.
Yeah. They'd be like, oh, look at drone.
Look, that's a sticker. It comes right off, or a little bit of freaking WD-40. Rub it right off the fucking thing. I don't know. It fell out of the sky. There's no number on it. I guess I could keep it.
Right.
That's the world we live in. Yeah.
Yeah. Over here.
But that's the thing, though, right? These DJI minis, any of the DJI minis, it's a very, 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 very like impossible for the drone to actually just drop out of the sky. Because, like I say, when the battery gets low, it calculates how much power it needs to make it back, and as soon as the battery power gets to that point to have how much it needs, it'll come back on its own accord. You can't control it.
And heads back. Yeah.
That is cool.
So the chances of it falling out the sky are like very slim. Right. Because, you know, for example, like as well, like the controller that you get with the drone, if that controller cuts out, that drone will automatically come back to the point it took off.
Right.
So, like, even if something like that was to happen, like, say the battery dies in the controller that you're using it in, and the drone will just literally, like, detect that the controller's disconnected, and the GPS will take control of itself and bring itself back. So, like, so I'm saying it's really impossible for that to happen.
Right.
Like.
Right.
Because a lot of people over here, a lot of people who don't know about drones are like always saying, well, what if it falls out of the sky on us or damages something like that? Well, they explain that about it's impossible. Like. These drones are so advanced and so good that there's no chances of that happening. Like.
Right. That's cool.
Because I did all research on drones and everything before I even got one in that. So when I went to do the exam thing, you had to do like a multiple choice question thing I did. And just basic knowledge questions on about drones. Like when you're flying a drone, you've got to always keep the drone within eyesight. As long as you can see the drone, you know. Like distances, like, well, obviously with my drone, there's no distance how close I can get to like buildings and that, because There's no restrictions on that. I can get as close as I want, so I can go right up to a castle, and go right up to the like roof or something, you know, and they can't say nothing because, you know, and also as well, these drones have also got things on them as well, like, you know, when you do get close to the buildings of the walls, like the drone detects it and stops you from going close to it. So you can't physically, deliberately like crash into it or try to, because the drone will stop you. It'll pull away. You see, like, so there's all sorts of different things that they do that you know, there's no way it'll drop out of the sky in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Boomy. It's the Boomy. Rain's husband.
That's it. Especially here now, a lot of people are getting clued up on drones here now, because there's people on YouTube in the UK that go around like filming industrial estates, and using the drones to fly over the top and have a look to see what, you know, see the parts that you can't see from the public area. Yeah, and a lot of these companies will end up. Some people will come out and be arsey with you, say, "Why are you flying? You can't film private area, blah 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 blah," and they'll phone the police and everything, like. But a lot of the time, the police don't come out nowadays because they've been told about it all and everything. And like, obviously, there's no laws about flying over an industrial unit and looking at it, because they don't own the airspace; they just own the land.
Yeah,
right.
Like, and you're not breaking any rules by flying over their building, because there's no air restrictions restricting you from flying over there and that. Like. So what's the problem? And they don't take the drones off on the land. They do it from the public area. And if you're on the public area, obviously you can film anything you can see with a camera in a public area. That's the law, you know.
I still can't believe how bad that storm is.
I know, and it's crazy.
It's snow just grown a couple inches, just sitting here watching it closer to that roof.
That's crazy.
I did see one truck go by, but I don't know how far it's gonna get. Pardon me. I'm gonna put the music back on. We'll check on that later. No. No ACDC.
No.
The K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack is out now, here with a special version of the song Golden. It just came out moments ago. EJ, Audrey Nuna, and Rayami, a.k.a. Huntrix.
I don't want it to be too loud. But I don't want you guys to not be able to hear. Especially Rain, because she likes this type of music with me. Can you guys hear it? Rain?
I can barely hear it.
I can hear it.
You can hear it?
I was a queen that I'm meant to be.
There we go.
But I couldn't find my own place. Gotta pat them child, got too wild. But now that's how I'm getting paid. But the chills stay. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm gonna be. We dreaming how we came so far now. I believe we're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know together we're going. Gonna be golden. Oh, up, up, up with our voices.
Oh, pretty dark there.
Gonna be golden. Oh, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born.
Oh wow, Iron Angel.
Oh, our time, no fears, no lies. That's who we're born to be.
Yeah.
So long to break these walls down, to wake up and feel like me. Put these patterns all in the past now, and finally live like the girl they all see. No more hiding, be shining like I'm born to be. 'Cause we are hunters, voices strong, and I know I believe we're going up, 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 up. You know together we're going, gonna be golden. Oh, up, 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 voices. You only get this moment, gonna be golden. You know we're gonna be golden.
Okay, so
Alright, ladies, I got some stuff I gotta get done.
All right.
Right.
Take care.
Later.
Talk to you all later. Later, chat.
Thanks for coming. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you
Yep,
so much
we're
for
good.
coming.
Yep. Later, everybody.
Later, everybody. Bye.